Do 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 do. I'm charging my attack. Boop boop. Hey, Anthony. Oop. Uh-oh. Crackling. Ah. Crackling's not good. I think it's got to wait for it to buffer first. Do 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 do. Hey, Akari. So, admittedly, there has been a lot of new info. Hey, Omega. What? Why are you giving me that face? What's up, Alpha? Oh, yeah, I've gotten pretty far. If I get to another story element, I will, share it with you guys. Well, okay, so all right, look, here's what happened. I'll try my best to give you a synopsis. With the help of Silence, who is being a prick as usual, I was able to track down Hades. However, Hades is the rogue AI who tried to kill us all in the first game. Silence basically interrogated Hades, effectively torturing it. So by the time I reached Hades, he was basically a shell, wasn't able to really play or give me any useful information. With that said, Silence and Aloy have now found a way of finding other backups of Gaia. Or actually, we did find another backup of Gaia. However, she's missing all of her subroutines. Those subroutines being all the subsystems, such as Hades, Apollo, Minerva, Artemis, etc., to make her work, to make her actually function. So that's the goal right now, is to find Minerva, who is one of the subroutines. After that, the big revelation that I should have waited until I showed it to you guys on stream. I didn't realize it was going to be this part of the main quest was going to reveal something huge, is that as Aloy was trying to extract Gaia from this storehouse, as you will, a trio of advanced looking of humans who clearly have highly advanced technology, meaning that they are not one of the primitive humans out here in the world, catch up to Aloy at this area, and they have another Aloy clone, and they're using that clone to gain access, because all of these sites are locked and can only be opened by Elizabeth Sobek, aka Aloy. But they have a clone who seemingly maybe mute to operate all of this stuff. But these hyper advanced not hyper advanced humans, but humans with clearly advanced technology, Aloy got found out. They're like, dispose of her as typical, and Aloy was able to escape. So essentially, we clearly have humans who may or may not have not gone completely extinct. In other words, that they were able to they have access to Apollo at the very least, or at least an Apollo system to learn advanced technology. So wherever they're at, they've been hunkering down. Oh, the mysterious signal. It's also kind of implied that the mysterious signal was triggered by these humans. And to refresh your memory, the mysterious signal was what was sent out to Gaia, which caused Gaia, the original Gaia, to blow herself up, and which also caused all the subsystems like Hades, Apollo, etc., Hades, Artemis, Hephaestus, etc., to become sentient. because before, those subsystems, while they were intelligent, they weren't true AI. But whatever this mysterious signal was, it caused them to become rogue AI themselves. So, we're there.
It's a brighter day with you among us. There's something you should know, Outlander.
Now I'm in with this tribe who basically govern affairs with song, which is weird. I have not been able to talk to them just yet. And honestly, they sound like they could do the Halo theme pretty well.
So the singing just keeps going. I guess that means the chorus is still in session?
I know, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that part of the quest was going to give a lot of heavy stuff there.
It wouldn't be necessary if they were in harmony.
I'm not gonna have to sing back, am I?
Of course not. The singing will stop when we present ourselves. Are you ready?
Oh yeah, also, Varl and this Zoe character, they are like this.
All right, let's go talk to them.
There are also some character development moments regarding Aloy that I'll get into in a little bit.
Speak. Your sacred cave. There's something inside I need. If I can get it, it will...
Zoe and the Nora have spread word of your story. And what you want. We know of no spirit in the cave. Only Fa, our land god, who entered the cave and did not return.
Ah?
The power of the land gods is broken. We are diminished. Tales of spirits will not help us. Nothing will.
We weaken. We die. And become fertile ground for new life. This is the natural order.
Wait. You're all just going to sit around until you become food for worms? Literally?
Well, when you put it that way.
Says the Outlander, ignorant of our beliefs.
You know nothing of our ways.
Remember how she brought peace to Ray. Listen to her.
We've heard such temerity from you before, Zoe. Let us not forget that you agitated for reckless war against the Kaja.
At least she's trying to help.
How? By inviting you to break our traditions? Should we change our ways to suit every impudent outsider who wanders into Plainsong?
No. You should change your ways because your own lands are killing you.
She has a point.
She's definitely not a diplomat. Not that she's wrong,
You would have us do the same
but
with
she's
our
not a
neighbors.
diplomat for sure.
Our children!
And this lone outlander can save us.
Well, I did save the world.
Nonsense. A single seed matters little in the infinite cycle of growth and decay.
An alarm. It's coming from the mountains.
Ah! The Rohirrim!
It's an alarm!
The Rohirrim are here!
The machines must have broken through the cordon. Then we need to get down there.
What about the chorus?
If the cordon has fallen, there's nothing left to prevent us from going in the cave. The time for permission is over.
Then off we go.
Ah. Hold on, let me...
This way! Out the gate and around! Fighting in the fields ahead.
Oh yeah, I finally got to meet the velociraptors. And there's also kangaroo machines too.
These machines don't look normal.
I've seen these machines. Hunter killers. They must have come from this wood here. We have to move.
Omega. Oh my god. I've told you I was like tired yesterday. It wouldn't have been a very exciting stream, I promise. Ow, and I'm dead.
This way. Out the gate and around. Fighting in the fields ahead. Setting her on fire won't help.
These machines don't look like...
I've seen these machines before. They must have come from the crew. The others were... We have to move.
Ow.
Take this ammo!
Oh no. Oh my god.
Machines are everywhere.
Can the others hold out?
Shit. Oh my god, you people.
Do you really think we can do something about all of this?
Right, then... yeah.
Got him.
That's my target! We have the upper
Time to fight.
Then let's press on to the cordon.
It is an honor to be in your presence, Huntress.
More machines!
These machines are stronger, deadlier than normal. There's more than just one than the sunlight god in that cave.
That was a weak spot!
Come on. There we go. Come on.
We've done what we can here. We must press on.
If I do this with Elden Ring, oh no. Uh-oh.
This trail is the path of the land gods.
Fine.
It'll lead us to the cordon.
But you do realize that means I'm going to be on my corporate fiction channel far less, because the first things I'm going to be wanting to do is play these games to its completion. Got him. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna finish you. Another one down. Can't take on.
Oh, hell yeah. Overdrive.
That's the last one. Now onto the cordon.
Right behind you.
Path's full, but my stash has one. We're almost there.
So many machines broke through. What happened to the cordon's defenders?
We better be ready for anything. Cordon. Oh, what's left of it?
So many.
They will be more when the time is right. For now, we must keep going. Into the cave.
All right. Really? Nice.
Maybe land pass for good. What is that?
A kind of wall. Made of light. We'll have to find it. Up
Follow
here!
your lead, Aloy.
A wall of light, eh? Uh-oh. Cauldron?
What's that ahead? Like a cauldron door.
Repair bay Tau. Okay.
To understand what's going on in there, you're gonna need one of these. On the temple. Just like this.
Like an ARG glasses.
Blue light on the door. Yeah, it takes some getting used to.
Don't worry, Zoe. I help.
Now listen. The machines we've been fighting, they're different. More dangerous. That means there's something very powerful somewhere beyond that door. And it wants us dead. Follow my lead. And be ready for anything.
Hey, Deacon.
Let's go.
Well,
We have to find the core of this place.
Hephaestus is the subroutine that creates the machines themselves.
Not like any you've seen before.
And just like Hades, he's gone rogue. I don't know if I would say he's necessarily evil, but he's responsible for making the machines far more aggressive towards humans. Uh-oh. See, just like these kangaroo demons. Demons. Machines. Grab attacks now? What the fuck? What? drop. You say Forerunner, I was thinking Vault of Glass from Destiny is when I played the first game. That's what this area reminded me of, was the Vault of Glass.
I've seen them before. They're like an infection. That thing I said that wants us dead. It takes over places like these and makes killer machines. It's called Hephaestus.
Even the mountain is rooted to the roots.
Looks like those cables are blocking the way up. You two wait here. Follow the path.
Okay.
Oh. Standing on this floor panel activated something. Looks like parts of those fingers are rotating. Maybe if I shoot the gears, I can lock them into place. Make a path up. That worked. Can you stand on that panel? Like this? Good. Stay there.
That's it.
Hey, Jerry.
There. Should be able to climb over that one. More pillars. Might be a way across if I can get them into the right position. Another floor panel. Maybe I can shoot the gears on the pillars from here. Maybe if I can find something to weigh this down. This crate should be heavy enough.
How are you doing?
Can't fit the crate through that opening.
Did the right thing. Did you find a way across, Aloy?
I'm working on it.
Wait, can I push it through? Oh, I can.
Okay, getting there. That did it. The gears on the pillars should be exposed now. Looks like there are only 2 pillars this time.
Okay.
There. Should be able to get across now.
I will say I appreciate the puzzles requiring at least a little bit more thought than before. Some of these are actually pretty
Pillars.
tricky.
There should be a floor panel nearby to activate them. Be prepared.
Alright, come on. Oh, no, shit.
Down. Go.
Oh, come on! fun.
Evelyn seems familiar with places like this. Are you as well?
No. I've been in an old world ruin, but nothing like this.
I see.
Oh my god, are we still talking about News Now Whiterun? I'm missing something here. Unless... Ah! That's right, I gotta step on these things. That's what it is. Ah! Crap.
Okay,
There you go.
now I can cross.
All this metal. It's wintry.
Festus's cables are all over that node. But maybe I can override it.
Oh.
Got it. The cables are moving.
They're drawing back. We can climb up that vent.
How do we cross?
Cables are twisted around that node on the other side. I'll see if I can get to it.
We'll wait here.
Alright, this will be fun.
Okay, now, how to get up to the node. You two. Who is that?
Uh-oh.
Hephaestus. It's taken over this whole place. Looks like there's another node on the other side, near that door.
Maybe your thing.
How to get to that node on the other side? There's a platform down there.
Oh, fuck.
I think I can reach it if I glide.
Oh yeah, by the way, I have the glider. Oh, let me guess. Hephaestus probably corrupted their these people's gods. They worship one of the machines as a god, and I'm willing to bet Hephaestus converted it or corrupted it, and it's going to be the final boss here.
Transfer secondary packages to materials B5 and 12. No ordnance in
I think I can ride on one of those metal carriers.
B24.
I'll fill up while I can.
Execute armament assessment alpha.
Assuming direct control.
Cycle auxiliary pipelines. Eliminate checks.
Oh fuck, 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 oh
What's
fuck.
Hephaestus up to?
Ooh, nice, Deacon. Homemade empanadas.
She's in the air.
Don't let go, Aloy.
Yep, wasn't planning on it.
Increase incendiary moveout for unit G.
Ride's over. Okay. Now what? Should be able to glide to that platform down there.
Activate gamma matrix.
There's the note.
Who is Hephaestus? What does it want?
It's taken over facilities before to build deadly machines. But it wasn't always hostile. They used to be part of something good. Something called Gaia.
More of those cables could run that door.
I think we're almost at the core. Be ready.
I don't think that was the intent of Hephaestus, Omega.
Oh no.
Yep, I knew it.
What has Hephaestus done to her? Turn it into a weapon. Which sooner or later will be unleashed.
And then, plain song. If my people see what it has become, if one of our gods attacks them,
You know what we have to do. Laurel, are you ready? We have to get down there.
That dome of light. It's protecting the machine.
Grimhorn is like a triceratops.
To shut it down.
Weak versus corruption and water.
Don't want to use too much.
Oh, okay. So I will say they nerfed the amount of tripwires and traps you could place on the ground. I imagine that's a nerf to make combat more competitive, because you used to be able to put down a shit ton of traps and tripwires before they started deleting them off the map. Interesting. Well, then again, I wonder if that's something that you can buff later on. We'll see. I'll check the skills map. It's a Triceratops!
Here we go.
Uh-oh. See?
More machines are coming.
I can use them against it.
I've got rocket launchers! Oh my god. Oh! Can I? Oh my god. Ow. Oh my god. Come on. Yes, finally. So,
It's down.
oh shit, my bad, Barl. Oh my god.
Good. Now hit it again.
It's done. It's over.
I just killed her god. My bad.
Mourning a machine that nearly killed us.
It's still her god.
I do not grieve for a god or a machine, but because I no longer know what to believe. Look, so if you want, you can go back home. Do I still have one? And if so, for how long? Can you really heal our lands? Save my people? One step at a time. But it starts now. It's time to harvest this.
Compensate.
Intruder, your culling is inevitable. Uh-oh. I mean, you might as well call these subroutines or these subsystems Deus Ex Machina. They're named after Greek gods, after all.
Not bad.
she
We go.
purged the cauldron of corruption.
Like Aloy said, this is only the beginning.
And I mean, they literally have the power to terraform and change the very fabric of their existence, if you want to say. Terraforming. And now, here we go.
Crafted overrides. Wish I knew how to restore them. And there's data here from machines I haven't scanned yet.
You've got what you need?
Yes.
Let's press on then.
Hey, Jennifer.
Greetings, graduates of Cradle 9. Welcome to the regional...
Graduates of Cradle 9?
Unauthorized access detected.
Uh-oh.
That doesn't sound good.
Was that the spirit? Minerva?
Nope.
I don't think so. At least, not directly.
That's right.
Attention. All personnel must vacate the facility immediately.
Something doesn't want us here.
Okay, so just to add in to what I told you guys the last time about the whole how everything came to be and the whole project of getting this thing functioning. One of the Elizabeth Sobek worked with, I believe he was the head of the Joint Chiefs, the Joint Chiefs of Staff. And he worked with the Joint Chiefs to basically lie to the remainder of humanity by saying that Zero Dawn was to be a super weapon that would destroy the machines. Ultimately, it wasn't. Zero Dawn was basically the failsafe to revive life after everything was extinct. But also, so what the Chiefs did was say that you have to protect the people who were creating Zero Dawn and give them enough time to get it working before the end happened. So all of humanity's military resources was consolidated to protect the project and give them time to get it up and running in time. After that, Elizabeth Sobek, along with all of the major figureheads who worked on the project, maybe about 20 to 30 or more people, would be housed in a place called Elysium. Elysium was supposed to be basically where they would be able to live out the remainder of their lives until the inevitable. Because there's simply no chance for them to survive until the codes was cracked. I think. Well, if I can remind myself of what happened, the commander was ultimately hired because all of the project leads came from all around the country. They included everybody from obviously AI specialists and technicians to historians, archaeologists, medical professionals, everything to get the Apollo project together, right? Along with the engineers and everything like that. But it wasn't just the US. It was now Zero Dawn was centered in the US from what I understand, like what would be NORAD, because when you get out of when you as Aloy get out into the main world in Horizon Zero Dawn, one of the first landmarks you see is the chapel from the US Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs. So the idea was to have everybody protect Zero Dawn, because the reason why they had the lie was because if they knew that all it was to survive humanity and it wasn't to save them, then I think the idea was that people weren't going to fight as hard as they wanted to get the project up and running.
What exactly was this place?
But one of the areas, what this is one of the areas where humans were regrown in various spots of the country and the world.
Seen anything like it before?
No.
It's at least that's my understanding.
That's our way out.
We'll see. Let's continue on.
Error. Unauthorized access. Initiating facility lockdown. Stay out.
Whoa.
What's going on?
That's...
Well, at least the emergency lights work.
What just happened?
That sounded very fucking ominous.
And I think it's trying to keep us out.
Stay out.
I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us in.
You sure we shouldn't come with you?
Well, yeah, Minerva could be dangerous. Let me make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We'll be right here if you need us.
Oh, I'm not going back that way.
Yes. That was also explained that it was basically
Are you doing okay, Zoe?
all governments were asked when doing this to preserve DNA evidence or DNA samples so that, you know, their respective peoples could survive. Because again, these sorts of cradles, as you know it, they're placed all over the world, not just the United States.
That's the facility systems.
Yeah. It's what Aloy's been looking for this whole...
Oh yeah, by the way, how do they fund all this? Evil Elon Musk, Elizabeth Sobek was going to blackmail Ted Faro, Elon Musk, to let them know that it was his fucking fault for starting the apocalypse if he didn't bankroll the Zero Dawn project. So if you were wondering how they fund all this, that's how.
Locked.
Alert. Restricted access. You are not wanted here.
Well, fuck you too then.
Sorry. I'm not getting
Oh, this is Minerva?
easily, Minerva.
Oh, maybe this is Minerva. Minerva, my understanding of Minerva is the communication subsystem.
What are all those cables in the center for?
Or was that Hermes? I can't remember.
Looks like those cables connect to something above. Seems promising, if I can find a way up there. Let's see where this leads.
I guess I say evil Elon Musk, but I'd say it in jest. I guess I don't think our Elon Musk is evil. Eccentric. Kind of a blowhard, but not evil, but I guess there's going to be differing opinions on that.
draft above. Might be a way out of this shaft.
Everybody thinks I'm evil.
Looks like another part of the facility. Don't think I'm getting through that door right now. I should turn back, see what else I can find.
Lawful evil. Ah, the outside world.
And I'm outside. I need to find a way back into the facility. Maybe I could look for a way in higher up the mountain. If I can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back.
I'm trying to remember what all of the substances were. There's Hades,
Storms.
Minerva,
She can help me figure out
Hermes.
who those strangers in the proving lab were. Why did they have a clone of Elizabeth?
Yeah, here it is.
Why did they want it back up?
She's talking about the people I met earlier, before. They created their own clone of Elizabeth to open all the locks and whatnot.
Pipes up there. Might lead me to a way back in. But how to reach them?
There's Poseidon. I think Poseidon is actually responsible for taking care of the oceans.
I hope the Utah
there's Poseidon.
after the attack.
There's Poseidon, Artemis, which I think is involved with animals, so like the real actual wildlife. Hephaestus, Hades, Apollo. Tell your dad I said thanks. Vegan.
These rocks look loose. I think I can clear them. Ah, another shaft.
The reason I say that, Jas, is because I don't think us as the player has ever been able to directly interact with
now I've got to
whatever Poseidon does. There was no significant water levels there. Oh my god. All right, you're just, I know you're fucking giving me a hard time. Whatever. I took the bait.
Looks like some kind of dome. Wonder what it's for.
System core penetrated.
Shit. It just took my copy of Gaia.
Minerva, I need the console. Please.
Access denied.
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it?
Also, again, the
Anything?
subsystems weren't supposed to be their own AI, but the mysterious
You were
signal
part of
is
something bigger.
made them sentient.
Something good. Gaia. That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
Eli, cease.
I think you'll disappear into her. Become part of her. Like you used to be.
Listen. This is...
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Minerva. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code. Do you wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes.
Yeah. Gaia's back, baby. At least a bit of her.
Gaia.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. I'm not scanning data.
Oh, that Ross. That's my past. The guy there was my caretaker.
Not Elizabeth. We have much to discuss, but initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more. In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations, and you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Awesome.
Shall I grant access to your companions?
Yeah.
They will be here shortly.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them.
I
They don't have a lot of experience with things like
what, a machine god?
you.
Look, if I was of their understanding, I would look probably at Gaia as a god, a deity.
So no fake this time?
No. This time she's real. Laurel, Zoe. This is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Gaia's still, waking up. Let's look around.
I will highlight the location of the lab on your focus.
I have established a network between your focuses, allowing you to communicate when apart.
Good. So what was this place?
A regional control center, where Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area.
Hey, Wazoo.
What's all this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for control center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
Or maybe just a few. To start with, you two go ahead. I'm going to poke around a bit.
Is this actually my hub now? Ooh.
So this was supposed to be the lab.
That was its intended purpose. Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below.
I was not expecting there to be a hub in this game.
Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look. Well, I was able to repair some of the corrupted overrides. But it looks like I need data from more machine parts to fix the rest.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss.
Looks like an office.
Correct. The facility was designed with a number of private offices.
I guess it's nice to have a space to call your own.
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. Unfortunately, those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed.
Ah!
That's too bad.
Motherfucker! Showers?
What's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters. For control center operatives.
Reminds me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
Bathrooms.
Hey, Gaia? Why doesn't this door have power?
At my current operating level, I am only able to restore functionality to part of this facility. In time, that may change.
Got it.
So, things I do in the world affect the hub.
Was here all this time. Built for people who would never show up.
Why didn't they?
Remember that guy I told you about? Ted Farrow? He sabotaged things. It wasn't supposed to be this way. Looks like another office.
If no one's ever been here, who built all this?
Gaia did, with the help of machines.
Through that door is a trail that leads towards Plainsong.
So I could head back east if I need to, once we're done here.
Correct.
Down here.
Oh, I've been down here before. It's where I first got into the facility.
What's all this stuff for?
This facility was designed to process an immense amount of data from the terraforming system.
Server racks.
This is where it would have been stored.
Shit, I don't even work in IT.
You have now visited all accessible rooms of the facility.
Not yet, damn it. Oh, I can't. No, I guess not. Shut up, Omega.
There you are.
I mean, you're not wrong, though.
Should we keep looking around?
Okay. Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
I'll leave you to it.
Time for more exposition.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi. So you're ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yeah. But two big ones first. We're not going to be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern. Receiving.
Oh, wow.
Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach. Procure.
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential.
Yeah.
Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
What does
To
Ether and
recover a
Demeter
subordinate
control?
function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
I was thinking
The
atmosphere.
cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
What was
Yes.
Demeter was like, she was the goddess of like the harvest or something like that?
But in all other respects.
Poseidon, obviously the ocean. Ether, the atmosphere, and Demeter was like, she's like the goddess of the harvest or something like that, right? So agriculture? I don't know. Maybe the landscape itself, the terraforming.
Maybe you.
And I think Artemis, she was like the goddess of hunting, so she would be responsible for the actual animals and everything.
Who tried to kill me.
Like flesh and blood animals.
They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your.
Oh, guy, those are the humans. Hang on, that's them.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades, prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy.
Wait, what? It didn't come from Earth?
The calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away.
The Odyssey! Oh my god!
A distance so
They survived!
that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Okay, so what's so far away and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Serious?
Yep, Omega nailed it.
But that's where Far Zenith, their ship.
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up. Unless... I don't... Why make it seem like they failed? They didn't want anyone to know.
Nope.
They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. This strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're descendants of...
Alien humans!
Yes, that is my conclusion.
Ancient alien humans from the future! Fuck!
The 3 subordinate functions that you detected.
Oh, here we go.
What do we know about them?
All 3 are relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere. Ether is responsible for detoxifying
Atmosphere.
the atmosphere and moderating the weather. Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources.
Poseidon.
Demeter sows
and
fertilizes and
plant life.
tends to plant life. If all 3 were restored to me, they would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density. But beware. Their responses to my query pattern were irregular. In human terms, they are frightened, lost, and paranoid.
Like Minerva.
That's the whole point, Jerry.
They need to be whole again.
Oh god, make them whole! Oh god, I have to make them whole! God damn it! I hate you motherfuckers in chat. You need to stop this.
Subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was
there it is.
Preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements.
Yep.
Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Farrow.
Fuck that guy!
I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
Yeah.
All 3 of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
I know. I can't believe Jess is not here to see that.
Yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Unfortunately, I have no way to track them. They have disappeared without a trace.
You said you need Hephaestus to save life from extinction. Why?
Every subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important. Only by recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to design and mass-produce new machines at cauldrons across the planet. Only through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage. Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
Given Hephaestus's importance, is there really no way to capture and merge it first?
I'm afraid that is quite impossible. In my present state, launched and merged with Minerva,
Hephaestus would probably take over her.
Less than 1/5, 18.8% of my intended.
Gaia, I think we can trust.
Hephaestus dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge under these circumstances, Hephaestus would absorb me.
That's what I thought. Hephaestus right now is too powerful for her, and she'd be merged with Hephaestus, not the other way around.
Exceeds its own.
And how many subordinate functions is that going to take?
Merging Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon will expand my heuristic network to 41.6% capacity, exceeding that of Hephaestus.
You said Hephaestus isn't located in just one place.
Correct. Unlike the other subordinate functions, which are confined to discrete physical processors, Hephaestus is distributed throughout the global network.
He's in the cloud.
The planet's cauldrons.
So, when the time comes to...
I do not know. While you are retrieving the procurable subordinate functions, I will attempt to find a solution.
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control.
Assuming direct. Oh, so Gaia can assume direct
Could you build
control.
an army of machines?
Hell yeah!
Attack the descendants of Far Zenith and take them out?
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of a Festus, I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the Far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill, no matter how aggressive the enemy.
Which is good. Which is good. Yeah, thank you, Aloy. Thank you for confirming that, Aloy. That's a good thing.
Indeed.
Even if those motherfuckers were assholes, I do not want an AI to be all about having no issues with killing.
The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right? Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
At this
Okay, you're right, Deacon, and I'm going to say honestly, it's much better than the first game. One of the issues with the first game was the facial animations of the characters and NPCs was not the best.
Point we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know about them.
True.
Unless... well...
They want the Yeah, they want the planet for themselves. I imagine that it didn't work out very well over there.
The strangers I ran
and so they
into,
came
were
back
after
here.
a Gaia backup of their own. I mean, if they did that. If they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power until she could take control of Hephaestus. And then the whole terraforming system.
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere. To their specifications.
Yep.
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
But with opposite results.
Extinction. Instead of...
Yeah, one of the things is that there were 2 backups remaining of Gaia. Aloy got one, and they got the other, by the way.
Salvation. Well, this is not good.
Yes, it's a race, basically.
You said Sirius is really far from Earth.
81 trillion kilometers, or 8.611 light years.
Right. So, how would the descendants have gotten here?
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, though significantly more advanced. The journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey almost 300 years.
Wow.
This appears to have been much faster. If their ship departed Sirius at the same moment the extinction signal first began transmitting, the journey was made in just 29 years at an average of 0.297 the speed of light. If they did not set out for Earth until they learned of the extinction signal's failure, the journey was even faster, a mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
Okay, enough. You're making my head spin.
So they got real fucking advanced in the time, but it also makes sense because again they left at the time of the crisis. It's been over nearly 2,000 years since then, so it would make sense that these humans that came from Far Zenith would be much more advanced than the humans were of that era.
Since I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
Yes. As your own experience demonstrates, a clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming system.
But how could they have made a clone?
The Odyssey carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes, millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds.
Damn.
It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled.
Oh, they stole that too?
Without her knowledge.
They stole Sobek's stuff with, as well.
That's...
They do have a clone of her.
Okay, but... I mean... This clone. How could she participate in this?
How would she know?
Destroying Elizabeth's dream?
How would she know?
It's evil.
It is difficult to know. Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives. Or perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but to comply with their orders.
Elizabeth Sobek, a subordinate? I don't think so. The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise and highly...
Which means they did ultimately got a...
less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
Which means that they probably ultimately got a copy of Gaia. Who knows?
So the descendants came to Earth on a spaceship. I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes. As your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, they got shielding.
I thought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart.
Yeah, basically.
For example, assuming I absorbed Hephaestus and utilized it to create a large force of combat machines. No shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Get a whole fucking army of robot velociraptors. And see how that long that shield lasts, motherfucker.
How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus, from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from Hades.
Yeah, they gotta send the signal back.
6 years to get back.
Yep.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22 years.
Fucking time travel.
Halved gave me the distance the signal traveled. With that in mind...
There's too much science here! Far too much science! There's too much science in my robot dinosaurs.
I simply scanned my astronomical database from a relevant location 8.6 light years away. Because it was far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
I think we're done.
What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped.
I was kidding about the time travel. I meant to say space travel, Deacon, not time travel.
The difference, since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks.
So they've just been doing their
errors have accrued.
Their own thing.
Day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction. In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious. But these bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
And you can't do anything to stop it.
If you can return ether...
Aloy, she already told you.
I can devise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve, water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents.
Yes, P. Rhymes. I would say Dr. Stone is an apt anime comparison to what's going on here.
Toward that end.
Not entirely one-to-one, but there are some parallels.
How long do we have then?
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4 months.
4 months? Oh my god.
And if I gather Ether, Demeter, Poseidon, merge you with them?
We will only gain a few months more.
Well, every bit counts.
I haven't read it, Omega. I did watch both seasons.
I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Ether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However, it appears to be in the middle of Tanakh territory.
So basically, I have 4 months to 4 months to gather the 3 remaining subordinate functions, and gathering them will grant me another 3 or so months to get Hephaestus before it's game over.
My knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
Probably.
Well, that's a nice way to put it.
Don't they all?
What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location. My substratal geography data indicates that a major old-world settlement,
Las Vegas,
was located there.
A ruin in the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. As for Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Ether, somewhere in Tanakh territory. Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
Probably Ether. Though I want to go to Vegas, but let's go to Ether.
I think I'll head for Ether.
Then I will assign Ether as the objective on your focus. If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region. Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference.
Yay.
Is there anything else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
Yeah, kinda.
I do, don't I?
Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Varzenith, live up to her example?
Yeah, by the way, this is a lot for Aloy to take in. I think she's 19 or 20 right now. So, yeah. Fate of the world is all on you. All on you, Aloy.
Message,
no pressure.
My predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa!
Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
But that's what I forgot to mention. A little bit of character development. Regarding Aloy herself. She was able to find some old hollow recordings regarding Elizabeth. And part of it kind of hinted that Elizabeth really like put people away. There's so far an implication that Elizabeth had a partner, but ultimately like dropped all personal relationships to work on Zero Dawn. And the way I'm getting out of this is that I think the lesson here with Aloy isn't going to be that, you know, she's going to develop a romantic interest, but rather Aloy seems dead set on trying to do everything by herself. And I think the ultimate goal is for her to like open up and, you know, rely on others and have friends, you know what I mean? Rather than just think she has to go it alone for the entirety of it.
Okay. I need to bring Ether back for Gaia. Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit.
Yeah, P-Rhymes, I've seen it, and they're a bunch of...
First.
Well, here's the thing, P-Rhymes. They're a bunch of idiots, but also I'm getting annoyed at some of these articles that draft these things, and they make these articles based off of one fucking tweet.
Checking how Plainsong's doing.
I don't doubt that there are, like, gamer bros that have conniptions, but if you're gonna make an article out of it, at least provide more than a single tweet to rely on. That's all I gotta say.
You, Aloy.
I need to head further west. To, get more of Gaia's components. Make her stronger. You two can stay here in the meantime. And Gaia can help get you up to speed. I'm not trying to shut you out. It's like training.
Aha.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Erend. Bring him here. Look, allies, friends.
What'd I just say?
We have a place to stay now. And like you said, Gaia can teach us, catch us up. It'll be okay.
Okay. Take these then.
One to wear, one for backup.
While you're at it, stop by Stone's Echo and look for Milu. Give her a message for Talana that I found a way over the mountains.
Will do.
Are you going with him?
No. After what happened in the cave below, I want to stay here a while. There is much I need to understand.
It's a lot to take in.
When you get back, I'll have a thing or two I can teach you.
Looking forward to it.
Stop it.
When will you be back?
I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll have...
I also did hear that, and I don't care. I'm just waiting for them to
Even in Plainsong, we heard how the Tenakth
eventually get their
homelands
shit
are
together
suffering
and
from
announce
storm, machines,
the
and now
season.
Regala.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good hunting, Aloy.
So that was a lot.
Somewhere out there's 3 of Gaia's sub-functions. And who knows what else. Snow crunch under my boots.
You! Let me take a look at you, stranger.
Who the fuck are you?
You're the outlander who stood against Regala and her rebels.
Only if it means.
I know.
good
I
for
heard
you.
about that too, P.
Don't
Rhymes.
worry. I'm not here to drink your blood, or whatever you Easterners think we do. The slaughter at the embassy wasn't your fight, yet you stood by the
I know.
Martians. As far as I'm concerned, you're no enemy of the duel.
I'm well aware that us Puerto Ricans grow a lot of hair. You guys can
Plan on
kind of
surviving
see that.
Clanlands. I hear and see many things as a scout. I could share them with you, aid you on your journey. Well then.
I missed it. I think we're missing an asset.
West champion.
Aloy is sitting on an
Camp in the
invisible
hills. I'm sure they'd
seat.
be more than happy to dig your grave.
Thanks for the warning.
I just sat on nothing.
Seems like Patanov could use a hand dealing with these rebels.
Oh, she's probably imitating Sakamoto, probably. For the weebs out there that understand that reference.
Stay up.
Man.
I can grab this from my stash later. Land out here is sick with blight too. But we'll be able to heal all of it. Once Gaia is strong enough to capture Hephaestus.
Alright, see you later, rodent. I need to get pouch upgrades bad. Ow. We're owl exterminators.
I'll save the extra stock for later. Shinnok settlement. Gonna have to watch my step.
Yep, it's a holiday today, Raymond. I am killing everything here. What's going on? The hell did I kill? Oh, horned lizard.
Stuff for the stash.
Now we're in Fallout New Vegas territory, I think. Uh-oh. Ravagers. Bellowbacks. No crap. See you later, Aaron.
Hope this tastes as good as it looks. Smoke. Could be from a camp. Maybe I should check it out.
Camp nowhere.
How'd they end up out here?
Dreaming. There's gotta be. Pretty sure there's a rebel outpost. Looks like we have company. Why not rest for a
I
moment,
must
friend?
be closing in on the signal.
Now she's in the wilds, all alone. Forge knows all the things that could kill her out there.
Someone ran off?
Never got her name. Kept quiet. Couldn't tell if she was shy or scared.
Wait, they addressed the complaint that there
All I know is
weren't
she
a lot
didn't
of Asian and
want anyone
non-Hispanic
near her
white?
things.
Non-white Hispanic?
I was just
Well, non-white
curious,
Hispanic,
is all.
yeah.
She didn't have to slug me.
Your glass jaw ain't the problem.
But I thought there were a
Mughead.
fair amount of Asian
The girl is.
character models
All alone in the bush.
in the first game, but
This is Tanakh territory.
Which way did she go?
West up the slope. Look for her if you can.
I will.
Careful now. Girl's maladjusted.
no.
I got news for you, Red.
Maybe if we go up and open.
Are you lost?
Spark to steel. Aren't you a jewel in a junk heap?
Excuse me?
Hold the hammer? I know you. You're that Nora. Ha ha! The savior. My savior. Right in the nick of time. The name's Poor Guff Delvesman, chief delver and leader of Poor Guff's expeditioners and purveyors.
Yes, Raymond. John Gonzalez was the story lead, or the lead story writer in Vegas. He is the lead narrative director for Horizon Zero Dawn.
There's a secret tunnel, a passage of the old ones, lost and then found. Me and half the crew came through first. The other half was supposed to follow right after.
I wonder if there is going to be a Fallout New Vegas reference here. I doubt it, but it'd be funny if there was.
Only thing we got out of him was that death and darkness chased them as the tunnel collapsed. Died with his eyes wide, he did.
I've been to the tunnel's eastern side. The way was blocked by rubble. There was also a body. One of your delvers, I guess, but no sign of the rest of the crew.
Keep your voice down, will you? The rest of the crew's already spooked. They're refusing to press on with the delve until they're assured a way out of here.
You lost half your crew and you're worried about the delve.
We gotta make their sacrifice worth something, right? And besides, now that you're here, maybe our sand-stranded days are over. Help me get that tunnel reopened, and I'll cut you in on the delver's fee. What do you say?
So this camp, it's your base of operations?
What operations? The plan was to move further south once the rest of the expedition joined us. The delver's right out beyond those dunes. but now the crew refuses to budge until this tunnel mess gets sorted out. They've even given this place a name. Camp Nowhere. I think they're mocking me.
Yeah, I think they are. How did you learn about this secret tunnel?
The art of the delve, of course. A delver's only as good as his nose sense for good sights. All right, fine. I heard about 3 Osram.
Oh, fuck me!
Bloodthirsty Tanakh. Tap the untouched delves of the West. So then
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for the randomness. I just got this notification on my phone that Putin's going to recognize the independence of 2 separatist-controlled regions of Ukraine, which means that he's going to send in troops, which means probably war. More than likely war. Great.
I may have employed someone with the know-how for finding and following.
A spy.
Look, if the rumors are true, there's enough delving to employ a dozen operations. But someone has to take the first plunge, establish a base camp, set up a reliable supply route.
Aloy is cute, by the way.
Figures the Osram would turn sand into shards, I guess.
Exactly.
What do you know about this area?
Well, north of here you got those vicious Tanakh. I heard rumor they drink blood instead of water. That's how they survive this wasteland. And south, it has it all. Death, desert, and the delve. Imagine, if you will, a vast grave of the old ones. Ruins of twisted metal concealed by the sands. All guarded by storms and machines so fierce that you wish you had a flock of glinthawks swooping down on you instead. Not even the Tanakh venture into the ruins' depths. Only the bravest explorers dare enter.
Like yourself.
Ha!
Of course. Eventually.
Eventually.
Was there a Kharja traveling with your expedition? A man by the name of Emotes?
We always pick up a few travelers on the road. A Kharja here, Banuk there. Never learn their names, though. They don't stick around long. But I have a scout who might know. Likes the whole getting to know people thing. He's out surveying the area, trying to find some other route out of here.
Degenerates like you deserve to be on a cross.
Right.
Endlessly bandaged, a bandaged cop endlessly reloading 1911s. Yeah, that's also fair.
I'll see what I can do about the tunnel.
Aloy's voice actress? I think I've seen her once before, and yes, she is cute.
Not your delve.
Her VA.
One and the same.
That it? Over there?
That it is. Oh, and while you're at, the second crew was supposed to bring the rest of the supplies and belongings. I'd hate to lose it to the wilds.
I'll bring it back if I find it.
I'd appreciate it. Good luck, Still Flame.
Got something you want to hear, Red? Be careful if you plan on going south. A few of our delvers headed that way after we first arrived. Said they were tracking a tall neck. Why? Never thought to ask. But we haven't heard from them since.
Tall neck, eh?
Thanks for the warning. If there's a tall neck out there, overriding it should help me get data on the surrounding area.
Map reveal. There we go.
Brother! Good looking! Yeah, there you are!
That's what my focus picked up. A tall neck. Someone said
based on everything he's saying, everything that's there on the ground, either he's waiting for the European powers to blink and signal that they're not gonna do shit, and he's just gonna roll right in, or it's gonna be war. I don't know. I don't think he's bluffing, in my opinion.
Looks like the Osram used some kind of harpoon to take this machine down. It must have attacked the camp. Maybe my focus can help me figure out why. These are tall neck antennas. The Oseram must have stripped them somehow.
Ooh, ballista!
A harpoon weapon. With anchors? Were they? They were trying to take down that tall neck. So the Oseram wanted to weigh down that tall neck and strip it for parts. The machines must have caught them in the act. I wish there was a way to climb up and inspect the damage. Unless I take down the tall neck myself and try to repair it on the ground. It won't be pretty, but at least it'll get fixed. System reboot. So an override might fix the tall neck. I'll raise it and put it down.
Alright.
Oh, that sounds like trouble. And I need more anchors. The Oseram must have set up other ballistas in the area. I just gotta find them. There's probably other anchors set up in the area. I need to find them. Use them to take down the tall. I bet a ballista can help me fight these machines. Another ballista. It's got all the anchors I need. I'll have to hook an anchor to the weak spots in its armor to weigh it down.
Got it.
One more should weigh it down enough. Machines. I need to hurry.
Shit.
I can keep going.
Crap. Where's the other ballista? Damn it, it's over there.
I'll have to find another way. That weapon still has an anchor. Let's use it. I'm out.
Crap.
These machines won't let up.
actually very underpowered for this area. I think that's my problem here. One down. Got him.
This big guy.
Got him. I'm agreeing with Raymond. Hikari, Putin wants the old Soviet Empire borders just like Stalin wanted them before. And what that means is Ukraine, the Baltics, Romania probably, and Belarus, though he'll probably leave Belarus alone since they're already pretty much allied with Putin at this point. All right. Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he's wanting to I don't think Putin wants to regain whatever what the Soviets already took from Finland at this point. But he absolutely wants the rest of the Balkans, Ukraine, the Caucasus. So, yeah. All right. Oh, excuse me. Not did I say Balkans? I mean the Baltics, the Baltic states, Ukraine, and the Caucasus. All right. I'm gonna stop here, guys.
Good day.
I'm gonna stop here, figure out what I'm gonna eat tonight, and I'm hungry. So, oh really? I honestly didn't know what public sentiment in Belarus was when it comes to alliances with Russia. I just know that the leadership in Belarus is heavily pro Russia. All right, I'll see you guys later. Gonna eat something. Finish up the rest of my chores, and yeah, I'll try not to do any story heavy stuff off stream. All right, later guys.